Hello, this is Dom from Blacktoad Studios and welcome to my What Chaos Players Want in 2021. And before we start, of course, we all want to be playing some games because 2020 hasn't been great, has it guys? So we're going to list the top 5 things that I would like, and I'm sure a lot of the community would like, from Chaos in 2021. So in no particular order, let's get started with number 5. So number 5, straight off the bat, we've got new possessed models. I mean, come on Games Workshop, it's been a while now and you've upped your game with every other model in the range, except for possessed. And they are pretty good at the moment. If you haven't played many games at the moment, possessed are where it's at. And also, being a word bearer player, I'm a massive fan of the units. They really fit the narrative of the Legion. It's just a shame the models aren't that great. You can kit bash them at the moment. Games Workshop also provide the actual kit. But as I said, it's not great. And I think they could do an amazing job on a possessed kit. Even if you had 5 in the box and you kit bashed it, you can make 10 out of the parts. That would be amazing. And I really think Games Workshop are just missing something. And hopefully in 2021, this year coming up, we're going to have them. So keep your fingers crossed, guys, for new possessed models. So at number 4, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it 1,000 more. But in 2021, I'm really hoping that Games Workshop release the World Eaters and the Emperor's Children, or the Emperor's Children. I don't mind, but I really think that Games Workshop need to be releasing one of these armies because they have been waiting in the wings. The writing has been on the wall as the transfers have shown us. The icons for the legions have disappeared. So we know they are working on something. The narrative in the books is pointing towards this, and we really want to see these models. I need some new Berserker models and some Noise Marines. I might even start a small army of both. But we've seen Thousand Suns and Death Guard get their own treatment there of having their own supplement or codex, which has their rules in there. They've got their own model range, which are both amazing. And we really want to see Angron and Fulgrim or Angron turn up in 2021. Come on, people, this is what we want. So at number 3, we would like to see, or I would like to see, or someone would like to see, a flying transport for Chaos Space Marines. Now this can take the form of a Dreadclaw drop pod or a Stormbird or anything that Forge World currently do, but in a plastic form. It could even be a demon engine of some sort which drops troops into battle. But currently, without fielding a lot of money towards Forge World, there's no option on the table. And at the moment also, they're not great options. So it'd be quite nice to see in the new codex that they would have an option there for a dedicated transport or a flying transport that can deliver our troops into the middle of battle. Fingers crossed. They're some of my options. I mean, I'm not sure if anyone else out there has thought any more about a Chaos flying transport, but I think a Dreadclaw would be the obvious one to go with because it is pretty awesome. And I would like to drop off a lot of Berserkers into the middle of the enemy lines. Not sure about you guys. Let me know. So let's have a look at what number 2 is. Right, so number 2, we've already mentioned the Emperor's Children and the World Eaters, but I think it's about time, people, that we get some nice new Legion models. So that doesn't just mean the Emperor's Children Noise Marines or the Khorne Berserkers, but also it'd be quite nice to see a couple of unique models turn up for the different legions that are available. So possibly characters that are put into the Chaos Space Marine Codex. It'd be quite nice to see a dedicated Dark Apostle for the Word Bearers, or maybe a Warpsmith for the Iron Warriors. But along those lines, it'd be quite nice to see a bit more diversity in the model range at the moment, because Black Legion And the other 4, as previously mentioned, get a lot of love, and the Undivided Legions, not so much. Also, you've got your Chaos Warbands as well. It'd be quite nice to see some of them get a bit more love as well. And that's my personal opinion. I don't know if anyone out there also has a Legion that they love and they would like to see some models put on the table for them. And this will link quite nicely with number 1. And at number 1, it is supplements for all the Chaos Legions. Now, our Marine counterparts obviously have been having this for the first founding chapters, and I think it's about time that the love is shared to the Heretical Brothers, and we get some nice new rules. It doesn't have to be new models necessarily, but we'd like to see some new rules and some love, essentially. Been a bit neglected. It'd be quite nice to see the Chaos get a bit more in 2021. We've had a good couple of years, but we just need a little bit more, don't we, guys, just to push us over the edge, and make us, you know, on a level playing field with the loyal Astartes. I would love to see a word bearer supplement. We've seen it previewed before in previous supplements. They kind of hint towards that's the way it's going, but every time it just falls flat and they move on to another edition and leave us wanting more. Damn you, Games Workshop. So they are my top 5 wants for Chaos Space Marines coming into 2021. There are obviously more, but I think I'd pick the 5 that really kind of reached out to me and spoke to me. I'm not sure about you guys. If there's anything that I've missed and you think's more important, please put it down below. I can only agree because Chaos need more love, people. We all know that. So this is Dom from Black Toad Studios. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, give us a like and a subscribe, and have yourself a great 2021.